Welcome back. It's Gardening by the Bone. Thank you to the garden crew for tuning in to another video. And to those of you that want to be a part of the garden crew, all you gotta do is hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit the share, and don't forget to hit that bell and leave me a comment so you'll be notified every time Gardening by the Bone put a new video up. Well, as you can see, I'm getting ready to lay the tarp out. And for those of you that have never seen my video before, and then those of you that have seen my video, you know what time it is. This means we got action. Garden crew, I'm gonna leave you in a little bit of suspense as I lay out this tarp. Some of you that saw my previous video, I gave you a heads up of what video was coming next. So those of you that seen my video, my last video, you already know what's going on. It's kind of hot out there, but I figured it was about time. And this was a nice, pretty day for me to do a harvest. So garden crew, gonna get you something to drink, get you some water, soda, or whatever you gonna drink, preferably, whatever you prefer. And sit back and relax, because Gardening by the Bone is just tuned in. Garden crew, it's time to harvest the sweet potatoes. It's been about 4 months, and sweet potatoes take anywhere between 100 to 120 days to mature. And after the leaves start dying back, you know it's time to get a harvest. So here you see me right here. I'm about to cut these vines, these potato vines. I'm gonna cut them at the base down here, closer to the container. You remember, it's all of them is up on the fishing line trailers. So hopefully what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just cut them at the base down here, and I'm gonna leave them up there until I do all my harvesting, and then I'm gonna pull them down. I'm gonna also pull down the cucumber part of the trailers too. So if you remember or watched any of my previous videos, you know I planted the Beauregard sweet potatoes. I think I planted around 6 potato slips in a 27-gallon tote bin or container. You don't have to plant them in there. You can plant them in whatever you desire to plant them in. You can plant them in the ground. I just decided to plant them in the container. You can also plant them in a 5-gallon container bucket. It's your preference. After I harvest these right here, it's getting closer to fall planting. So most of the reason that I'm clearing out my garden, I'm clearing these out because they're ready to harvest, but it's also time to start your fall planting. So I need some space. So garden crew, some of this, what I'm doing with these sweet potatoes may look familiar. As you remember, I planted some white potatoes in Yukon Go, and my son also. And this procedure you see in is similar. The harvesting part of sweet potatoes and white potatoes are similar. Now you remember the potato video, the container was very light, but this one right here was heavy. As you see me dragging across here on this tar, it was kind of heavy. So yeah, as I said, I used a 27-gallon tote, but you can use any size you desire to use. So I've already cut off the tops of the slips of the sweet potatoes. Now you see me here, the last time when I harvested the white potatoes, I just dug in there because the soil was nice and fluffy and soft. But this sauce right here is different. this soil right here is it's not as soft and it's not as fluffy as the other one, so I decided to pour it out. As you can see, that even after I took the bean off, everything is still intact. The soil is still intact. I think the roots are so long that the roots got it bound together. As you see me here, this is my first sweet potato. It's a small sweet potato, but it's the first one of the harvest. So, garden crew, let's see what we can get out of here. And remember, garden crew, we got action. Here's another small sweet potato. I was not really expecting a whole big harvest. This was my first time planting sweet potatoes, whether in a container or whether in the ground. I never planted sweet potatoes. This was my first try. And so if I got anything out of this container, hey, I was grateful. So you see me here, got some pretty nice sized sweet potatoes. Got some pretty nice, as you can see, my perspiration, it was humid that day. I think this was, the humidity was over 100, and I think it was like, heat index was like 103 or something that day. When I made up my mind I was gonna harvest that day, it didn't feel that hot. But when I started moving around, look at this sweet potato here. They come out co-joined together. It was like twins joined together. And I took them apart. There's something funny about sweet potatoes. They seem to like grow however they want to grow. They grow together. They grow in funny shapes. But as long as you got sweet potatoes, at the end of the day, when you peel them down and begin to put them together with some ingredients, guess what? It's still gonna taste like sweet potatoes. That's a nice sweet potato right there. So you see me here, my son, he be's over there in the background behind the camera. So if you see me talking, I'm talking to him. Or my wife, she was out there too, so I was talking to her too. She's not ready to be on camera going crew. I don't know why, but maybe we can get her to come on camera in one of these videos. As you can see, going crew, it's hot out there. It is hot. Like I said, when I first started, it didn't seem like it was that hot. But we gotta get it done. Like I say, thank y'all for tuning in to this video. Thank you, Garden Crew. And for those of you just watching my video for the first time, the Garden Crew is that nickname that I gave my subscribers. So if you want to be a part of Garden Crew, just hit that subscribe button. That's all you gotta do. Hit the like, the comment, the share button, and hit the bell so that when I put a new video up, it'll come to your phone and you'll know, Garden by the Barn got a new video out. You saw that potato, I think I probably broke maybe about one or two of the sweet potatoes. Sometimes they be, stuck in the soil, and if you pull them out too hard or whatnot, they subject to break off. But anyway, they gonna get ate, whether they broke or not. But like I was saying earlier, some of this process you see me doing is similar to the white potato process, when I harvested those. If those of you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back to my white potato harvest. Go watch that video with me and my son. We harvested our Yukon Gold potatoes, and he harvested his, he planted more than just Yukon Gold. He harvested his. So what you see here, these are the sweet potatoes that I got so far. Where I only harvested just about half or even less than half of the container, as you will see right here. And those I think I got about 15 potatoes out of just less than half of the containers. 15 sweet potatoes. So you look at that soil right there. That soil right there is just compact. Look at I had to literally pull it apart in layers. Look at those layers sitting on the top. So it was really compact. But thus far, I'm getting a very good harvest. Like I say, I already got 15 right there, 15 sweet potatoes. And that's just half of the container. So, garden crew, we still got action. And like I said earlier, I didn't mention the name of the potatoes. These are the Beauregard sweet potatoes. Beauregard. I'm sure they have several different kinds of sweet potatoes, but these are the ones I bought these slips from one of the box stores. But you can also take a sweet potato and you can grow your own slips. I haven't tried that method yet. Maybe I'll try it next season, next planting season. So yeah, sweet potatoes. You know, sweet potatoes is getting close to fall, and you know, sweet potatoes are very useful during the fall. You can make your different pies, your sweet potato pies, your sweet potato casserole. You can make your yams, even though people say yams and sweet potatoes are too different, and maybe they are. But either or, I like them both. But these right here, these are sweet potatoes, these are not yams. Look at that one, that one looks shaped like a duck. These sweet potatoes, they come out in all shapes and sizes. So yeah, going through. I appreciate you once again. And drop me some comments. Tell me how you're liking the video. Tell me what you like, tell me what you don't like. Say something. Talk to me, garden crew. Sometimes I get up here and I'll just put music behind the video. And sometimes I don't want to talk, you know, through the whole video. Sometimes I just want you to see the action and less talking. Sometimes when I'm doing instructional video, or maybe like a tutorial, like telling you and giving you some instructions on how I did it. You don't necessarily have to follow everything I did, but it's just giving you a basis of how I did it, and maybe you want to try it. So therefore I'll be talking through the video. I don't actually be talking while I'm doing it. I'll go back and I'll do a voiceover, like you hear me talking, you see my mouth moving up there, so you know there was no actual live talking. I recorded it and then I went back and did a talk over. That's how I normally do my videos. I have done, I think, one or two where I think I did one, I think, was the last garden tour where I talked while it was a actual live talking and action at the same time. I think I like to do it this way by, you know, almost like I'm narrating my video. As you can see, garden grew that sweet potato piles growing. I think I done doubled them. I started out with 15, and I think look like I'm gonna gain about another 15. And as you see right there, my son, he's partly on the camera and partly off. My wife, she over there as well. She's on the other side of him, completely off the camera. So I'm gonna count these. I already counted them previously when I made the video, but I think I have 32 sweet potatoes. I harvested 32 sweet potatoes, and when I planted them 4 months ago, and that was around April, somewhere early April, somewhere between April the 7th or the 8th, or the 15th, something like that. And I planted 6 sweet potato slips. And out of those 6 slips, I harvested 32 sweet potatoes. And I weighed them on my scale, which is not my accurate scale that you're supposed to weigh produce or vegetables on, but this is what I use, and I come up with 11 pounds of sweet potatoes. Not too bad, huh, garden crew? Not too bad. So, as you can see, this is my first time growing, so garden crew, you can grow them too. You can grow some sweet potatoes too. As you can see, I put them on the scale. I put them in this bucket, and I weighed them, and it was like 11 pounds. So garden crew, hey, there you have it. It's the sweet potato harvest of 2024. I appreciate y'all watching. I thank you for tuning in, and those of you that hadn't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button, comment, and share button. And I'll be checking you out on the next video. I appreciate you, garden crew. We got action.